My plan right now is to buy some water before I drive down this highway, and I have to go down half a mile in order to get to the road I'm looking for, and then I will kind of go all the way down to the ocean. But before I do, I need some Kona coffee, and they sell that right here in the corner. What is life without a double shot? I'm definitely out of luck. They are closed on a Sunday. I can't believe that. All right, guys, I have to survive without that excellent coffee taste. All right, what do? Well, I think I just go back to my car and start moving south. The afternoon is pretty nice today. Blue sky, very little wind. And what I'm planning to do is to drive down this dirt road all the way down to the ocean and check out. They have a very nice fish pond down there. So let's take a look. Even though the dirt road looks nice when I'm walking, if you go closer to the ocean, it's going to be really bumpy, and you can have a flat at this location anytime, because the lava rocks you have all over the place, they are pretty sharp. So be careful. I don't need to stress, so I'm just following the speed limit, which is basically 5 miles per hour. And if you drive faster, you might have a flat, and you don't want that, because there is nobody here to help you out. And the lava field is all over the place. You have some smaller trees, some vegetation, a few flowers, but it's a very, very dry area. The road is suddenly extremely bumpy. I can barely hold the camera. And in reality, you should have a 4-wheel drive, a Jeep or a big truck. And I'm coming here in my little rental car. Oh boy. But most of the time, if you take it really, really slow, you will be fine. Here you have it, the old ancient fish pond. I would say this is one of the best preserved I have seen in Hawaii. And the big wall is in the background. This is also a breeding ground for stilts, so we are not allowed to go in here. But we don't have to. This gives you a very good overview of this area anyway. The parking lot is very small, which is nice, because if it's big, you have too many people coming to an area like this. We are pretty much right down here in the corner of the red tip. As you can see, they have closed a big portion of this area for wildlife, maybe also for, you know, historic graves, things like that. I mean, I'm not really sure, but at least we have an area reserved for the Hawaiian stilt, which is very nice. And you are also allowed to fish between certain signs, and right now I'm not sure where that is, but anyway, you can do that, but no spears allowed and no nets. Take a look at this area. Isn't this great? Wow. We have a small piece of a wall, but this is also the beginning of the fishing pond itself. The wall keeping the ocean out from the pond itself. And it's pretty wide. They did a very good job when they built this one. What is it? 12 feet wide? Probably. Maybe wider. And I know for a fact that if you compare the age here to, say, Molokai, many of those fish ponds they have on that island, they are maybe 800 years old, maybe even older, maybe 1,000. Nobody really knows. And because this is royal ground, this could also be an extremely old fish pond. People have been here a very long time. I can highly recommend this place. It's just off the grid and you need to drive down this, let's call it bumpy dirt road. But once you passed and if you survived with no flats, then you're good to go. Today it looks like the fish is outside the pond. Maybe they caught a fish or two, who knows. And the water on the inside looks kind of, I don't know, it's not clear. And maybe you can see 3 of those very rare Hawaiian stilts out in the water. Black on the back, the belly is white, and they're very, very pretty. We are not allowed to walk out on this all the way out, but they give you a little taste of it. Because it's an historic monument, they want to spare the life of this one for future generations. But you see here in the middle, under this wooden piece, there is like a canal going all the way in. So maybe the fish, at least in the past, came in from here, from the ocean, and ended up inside in the water. And they were trapped. They could not find a way back out. And this technique was developed in Hawaii. And you find evidence of this on all islands. Up in between the trees they have made a nice picnic area. They have tables, you can sit down, and people do. But it's a quiet place though. Which is normally what you want anyway. You don't want to be on the beach when you have 10,000 people. And I see far out there in the background people are doing fishing. And why not? I think I will walk out to the water and show you this very nice wall from this side. It is not easy to walk on this historic old lava. It can be very, very tricky. You could twist your ankle in seconds. Let me see. Well, I should probably go up on this little rock and then I will stop pretty much in front of the wall. There you have it. It goes all the way across to the other side. Every time I look down in the water, I'm thinking there are not too many places in the world where you have this clear water. But Hawaii is one of them. Because after all, we are dead center in the Pacific. So pollution is far away. I have seen what I came for, and it was really interesting to see this Kaloko Fishpond. It's like a time machine. You're looking back in time. But I think we should actually do this today, because it's better to raise fish naturally in a pond like this and just harvest fish from the ocean than all these other methods we have, because in the end there will be no more fish in the ocean if we continue the lifestyle we do today. That was kind of too deep, right? So I will say over and out from this beautiful place. I will give you a last view from this corner.